Hello and welcome to the Vintage Bookshelf, the home of vintage and antiquarian books on YouTube. While I began reading from toddlerhood, my collection of vintage books began only from secondary school. My family, both sides, my grandfathers were huge antiquarian book collectors. My paternal grandfather actually subscribed to the Boy's Own paper, some of which he passed on to my father. Unfortunately, there isn't much left from those now. I fell in love, obviously, while growing up, with the look, the feel, the smell of these old books, and was fascinated by the contents, the good and the bad contents, because, the world has changed a lot, and whatever was right at the time, or, was in vogue at the time is not acceptable today. So I'm not just going to show off a bunch of old books across a variety of subjects targeting a range of demographics. What I am going to do is include trends of the time. There were two world wars, obviously, and a lot of changes in society and the sources of those changes. I mean, you can learn a lot from these books, not just the history of the time. You can learn what the influences were on society, on thinking, on behavior, on writing at the time. You can learn from the mistakes that were made during the time. There were a lot of negative aspects in these books. There was racism, there was sexism in some. The morals were quite different. The judgments were quite different. So, we have to learn from the mistakes made in history. So I am starting this channel on May 14th. That is the birthday of my beloved granddad, my Gramps, who has had a huge role to play in my upbringing and in my passion for old books. I don't actually have a publishing schedule set as of now. I will be publishing new videos once a week, every Sunday from next Sunday. I don't want to commit to an absolute publishing schedule right now. It depends on how this channel is received and how it grows. As of now, it's going to be one video a week. If the schedule changes, I'll put that up on the banner. Now, I won't have any sales on this channel. I'm a private person with a private collection. I value my privacy a great deal. I'm not going to sell any of these books, so please don't ask me how much they are or if I will send them to you. So do hit the subscribe button below and do ring the notifications bell as well, and join me on an exciting journey as we delve into pages from a bygone era. I'll speak to you soon.